One
One
shot.
shot,
Let's
let's
begin.
begin. Okuri-inu
Okuri-inu
by
Yamazaki
Yamazaki
Kode.
Kode.
Translated and
Translated and
uploaded by
uploaded by
Takoyaki and
Takoyaki and
Takoyaki
Takoyaki
underscore
underscore
circle.
circle.
Alright,
Alright, it
it
is
is
the
the
month
month
of
of
October,
October,
so
so
we're
we're doing
doing
nothing
nothing
but
but
horror
horror
one
one
shots, and
shots, and
today
today
we're
we're
taking
taking
on
on
Okuri-inu.
Okuri-inu.
I know
I know
Inu
Inu
means
means
dog.
dog.
I don't know
I
what
don't know what
Okuri
Okuri
means, but it
means, but it
means
means
something.
something.
Anyways,
Anyways,
let's begin,
let's begin,
everybody.
everybody.
In
And
Okuri-inu
Okuri-inu
used to
used
dwell
to
in
dwell
my
in my
hometown.
hometown.
Note,
Note,
a
a
sending off
sending off
dog, a
dog, a
dog or
dog or
wolf-like
wolf-like
yokai.
yokai.
Since I was a
Since I
little
was a little
kid, it's
kid,
been
it's been
following me
following me
everywhere at
everywhere at
night.
night.
On the
On the
mountain
mountain
road,
road,
on my
on
way
my way
back
back
from
from
school, and on
school,
the
and on the
dark
dark
path from the
path from
bus
the bus
stop.
stop.
A
A
dog-like
dog-like
creature kept
creature kept
stalking me,
stalking me,
but I
but
wasn't
I wasn't
afraid of
afraid
it.
of it.
Nobody but
Nobody
me
but
could
me
see
could
it.
see it.
Moreover, it
Moreover,
did me
it did
no
me no
harm.
harm.
Okuri-inu.
Okuri-inu?
Yes, they
Yes, they
follow
follow
people at
people at
night.
night.
Okuri-inu are
Okuri-inu are
usually
usually
harmless.
harmless.
In
In
fact, they
fact, they
protect people
protect
they
people they
follow.
follow.
Only my
Only my
grandma took
grandma
me
took me
seriously.
seriously.
But you
But
must
you must
never
never
tumble in front
tumble
of
in
the
front of the
Okuri-inu.
Okuri-inu.
Why?
Why?
Because
Because
it will
it will
pounce and
pounce and
gobble you
gobble you
up.
up.
Step,
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 step.
step.
Glance. Wag, wag,
Wag,
wag,
wag, wag,
wag.
wag.
If you
If
feel
you feel
uneasy in its
uneasy in its
presence,
presence,
just
just
thank it.
thank it.
The
The
Okuri-inu will be
Okuri-inu will be
satisfied and will
satisfied and will
return into
return
the
into the
mountains.
mountains.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Ba-dum,
But don't,
ba-dum.
but don't.
Oh, smile.
Oh,
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 I forgot to
forgot to
tell it to
tell it
quit
quit
following
following
me.
me.
After a
After a
while,
while,
the Okuri-inu
Okuri-inu
started to
started to
appear
appear
during the
during the
day as
day as
well.
well.
It
It
always
always
cheerfully
cheerfully
watched
watched
me.
me.
In the
In the
classroom
classroom
amongst the
amongst the
shadows,
shadows,
down the
down the
hall,
hall,
on my
on
way
my
to
way to
school, on
school,
the
on the
pedestrian
pedestrian
crossing,
crossing,
in the
in the
kitchen, the
kitchen, the
corner of
corner
my
of my
room.
room.
It
It
lingered
lingered
by my
by my
side,
side,
but I
but I
felt
felt
safe
safe
knowing it was
knowing it was
under its
under its
protection.
protection.
When I
When I
first got
first got
attacked by
attacked
a
by a
sicko,
sicko,
this
this
presence had
presence had
become a
become a
routine for
routine for
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woof,
Yes. Yes.
Responsibility. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well
Well
done.
done.
He has
He
been
has been
looking
looking
after me.
after me.
Even when I
Even when I
graduated from
graduated
my
from my
high
high
school,
school, I went to the city to study at the
university.
university.
Wow,
Wow,
what a
what a
tale.
tale.
Son, you've
Son,
got
you've
a
got a
knack for
knack for
telling
telling
creepy
creepy
stories.
stories.
Huh?
Huh?
I was
I was
telling the
telling the
truth.
truth.
Such stories usually deter,
Such stories usually deter guys on group
dates.
dates.
Oh,
Oh,
no, but
oh, but
you,
you,
Matsushita-kun, seem
Matsushita-kun,
to
seem
have
to have
fun.
fun.
I'm a
I'm a
sucker for
sucker for
ghost
ghost
stories,
stories,
Ito-san.
Ito-san.
You're so
You're so
sweet.
sweet.
By the
By the
way,
way,
when
when
we
we
finish
finish
here,
here,
let's go
let's go
somewhere
somewhere
else,
else,
just the
just
two
the
of
two of
us.
us.
I need
I
to
need to
work
work
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
so
so
I
I
gotta
gotta
go.
go.
Okay,
Okay,
see
see
you.
you.
Ito-san, I'll
Ito-san, I'll
see you
see you
off.
off.
No
No
need.
need.
It
It
seems you
seems
haven't
you haven't
drunk
drunk
enough
enough
yet,
yet,
Matsushita-kun.
Matsushita-kun.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Ugh.
Ugh,
But there's a
there's a
serial
serial
killer on the
killer on the
loose.
loose.
You
You
shouldn't go
shouldn't
home
go home
alone.
alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in
it
the
was in the
papers and on
papers and on
TV
TV
news.
news.
A
A
woman was
woman was
dismembered.
dismembered.
Good
Good
gracious.
gracious.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
fine.
fine.
Dude, you
Dude, you
got
got
rejected.
rejected.
Shut up.
Up.
Udo-san is
Udo-san is
surprisingly
surprisingly
calm.
calm.
A
A
person
person
like
like
that
that
might
might
commit
commit
such a
such a
gruesome
gruesome
murder.
murder.
No
No
way.
way. Ooh.
I wonder if he's that
He's that
maniac
maniac
everyone's
everyone's
talking
talking
about.
about.
It's
It's
definitely
definitely
not you
not you
because you
because you
barely
barely
leave
leave
anything.
anything.
Even
Even
stories
stories
about you
about
don't
you don't
deter
deter
those
those
creeps.
creeps.
Why am I
Why am I
always
always
attracting
attracting
freaks?
freaks?
Without you
Without
by
you
my
by my
side, I
side,
wouldn't
I
be able
wouldn't
to
be able
go
to go
outside.
outside.
Almost
Almost
forgot.
forgot.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good
Good
job as
job as
always.
always.
The
The
Ikuru-inu
Ikuru-inu
used to
used to
dwell in my
dwell in my
hometown.
hometown.
He is
He
my
is my
dear
dear
friend,
friend,
and I'm
and I'm
much
much
safer with
safer
him
with him
than with
than with
Okuri-okami,
Okuri-okami,
a guy
a
with an
guy with an
ulterior
ulterior
motive
motive
towards
towards
women.
women.
It's a
It's a
pun.
pun.
Okuri-inu,
Okuri-inu,
sometimes
sometimes
called
called
Okuri-okami.
Okuri-okami.
Nice,
Nice,
nice.
nice.
Don't
Don't
let that
let
sound.
that
That's
sound.
just
That's just a
ginger
ginger
ale.
ale.
Um,
Um,
I will be drinking the 2 liter, by myself, but it's zero sugar, and it'll be over the course of several days. I'm not drinking 2 liters in one sitting. I don't know, what 2 liters is. Other metric systems. I could figure that out before I go on with this. Actually, I guess it's completely irrelevant. 2 liters to metric system. That is, I need a, I don't know. This is a lot of work for something rather innocuous. For this one, I think, how do I put this? I don't know if I would find this scary as much as I find it mildly unsettling, and part of that is just because of this one line, where let's see, where she says don't trip in front of it, right? Let me just double check. But you must never tumble in front of the Okuri-inu. Why? Because it will pounce and gobble you up, right? So with that being said, like what I thought was gonna happen was like, okay, they're gonna go and then she's gonna follow, but then nice, the dog followed her everywhere, and then boom, as he's about to get her, I saw she was on the floor. I'm like, uh-oh, oh no. Is he gonna eat her too? But no, he didn't. And then here, after he wouldn't like protected her, it's like, oh, okay, well then. She didn't take a tumble, and that's fair. Now, was this the same guy at the bar? I just want to be double sure. Yeah, it looks like it was, right? Boom, and then boom. Okay, good, good. I was just double checking because I was like, this guy, like boom. Then we can see it revealed. Yeah, and I have no excuse for. I figured it was. I just wanted to double check that. Hmm. And then what was the pun? Okay, why is it not? Okay, do I? Oh, I need to F11 it, or I don't know why my toolbar is at the bottom here, so I can't just skip the. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Here we go. What's the pun? A guy with an ulterior motive towards women. Okay. Yeah, I think that's part of the thing is that maybe the first couple of things were a little bit like scared, like, okay, what's this going here? But um, yeah, I think the grandma did a good job of like making sure that she didn't feel too bad because one it protected her. She said it would just never fall, and then it protected her. And this is scary, but I think I'm actually more scarified of the world around her than I am of her person, of the dog, right? So the dog's protecting her, and then, uh-oh, she's about to go, and she's going to get assaulted by this guy, but then the dog comes and protects her, and then now this person is going to go and kill her, he's going to dismember her, and then dog protects her yet again. And she even says that she has like a bad habit of getting weirdos after her, right? Why am I always attracting freaks? And then boom, he goes and kills her. So I think this is what I feel has been lacking in a lot of the horrors, because I know one of the things with horror is that you make some of the characters or maybe protagonists sometimes horrible people. You make them horrible people just because inevitably you're going to kill some of the protagonists off, and you want the audience to not feel bad, but to feel like good. Like, okay, you killed them off, but it's good. It's fine. I wanted this person dead. And a lot of the stories I've read this month kind of try to do that a little bit, but this was one that I feel generally more satisfied with because it's kind of put throughout this thing. Hey, he's not going to harm you unless you take a tumble, and he's going to kill everybody else. And I feel a little satisfied with that. Like, okay, creep, great, you're dead. Then in this case, this person's like, hey, who I guess is Matsushita-kun. Boom, he's going to go and get killed. And I guess they didn't say Matsushita-kun there because we saw the face. And then I'm good. I'm glad he's dead. And I think that's basically what it is. I'm satisfied in a good way. This didn't need to be terrifying, just a little unsettling. And for that, I'm happy, right? Like, it's a cute little smile. It's a nice little dog. She seems more confident and assured of herself. Maybe the tumble was metaphorical. Never waver in your convictions, and then the dog will, never come after you. But the second she wavers or is like afraid, the dog yokai won't help her anymore. I feel like that's a very generous interpretation, but maybe one I think works better than she never tripped a day in her life again. Let me reread this once again to make sure. In fact, in protect people, but you must never tumble in front of it. If you feel an ease in its presence, just thank it. Okay, good. Right. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about the story. I think I am satisfied with this. I don't think I am satisfied with this. It's a nice departure from the horror that I've been reading, where I don't know if I necessarily got the fulfillment I need. In this one, I think it does. The only minor complaint I would have is like this guy's face. Just because we do see a little bit of him, and the unfinished style does work a lot of the time. Like, hey, I love it, it's great, I love the scratchiness, this, that, and the other. With this guy, it was a little bit harder to tell. The hairstyle took me a second. Like, okay, that's his unique hairstyle. And then I recognized it was him. So that was solid. Let's see what else they've done. They've done quite a bit of work. Wow, have I read any of their stuff? Oh, I have not. The genres are varied. Romance, sci-fi, comedy, ghost, magical, supernatural, fantasy. And then we got this more modern one. I want to check another one of their things before I go because I'm super curious about their art style. Let's go to the more recent one. I'm going to go to a random chapter. 95. Why not? Okay, so when it's here, it doesn't have that like, oh wow. Just the style of it is not as the scraggly one, but I do like this. It's also interesting, this style, because how do I put this? Maybe this is a little too precise a way to put it, but it feels more angular. And like their faces are a little bit more condensed from this little things. Like the anime style is like very round, very, cutesy. And then this one, something just like this is just enough to make it not as cute. It seems a little smushed together, right? Angular, harder things. I mean, look at those jawlines, right? And so that's how it's its own style, but it's still a little unique. I wonder. I'm gonna click on another one shot just because they're not one shot. Another. I guess this is a one shot. This is interesting too. This looks like their scraggly style, just a little bit more updated. This is cool to see the author develop in real time. Okay, and that one's ongoing. I'm gonna click on one more. Oh, this one finished. Perfect. Oh, this was 8 years ago. Okay, and then this is their more complete style, which, and again, this seems, maybe this is me overanalyzing it, but this almost seems like a natural evolution almost, just because now it's not as the same as his modern style that we saw, but it is more complete than this style. Watch this. Yeah, this is probably made about a year ago. I don't know. I was overlooking looking too much into that. That's whatever. Anyways, good one shot. The author seems interesting. They satisfied me with the story. It was creepy. It did it didn't necessarily promise, it just kind of had the implication that if she did something wrong or tumbled, she would die. I'm actually glad she didn't die. I think this is fine to have a happy ending where they just kind of go and work together. Could this be like an entire series? I think it could. I think you have a lot of interesting concepts that could play with this, where she has a guardian, she tries to handle day-to-day situations, something she can't handle with her guardian. And then, I mean, what does tumble mean exactly, right? But I don't think this should become like an action battle style manga, but more keep with the suspense, because the suspense is where it's at. The little bit of uneasiness I felt, I think that's good, and I like that it wasn't like in your face horror. Anyways, thank you all for watching. So, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and if you've been Mario, peace out.